the gutter, but I left my lover. What an expensive fate.
Hi, welcome to my channel. In case you're new here, my name is Lydia, and if you're not new, thank you so much, boo, for coming back to my video today. So in today's video, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be teaching you how to achieve the FAUX eye glam that has been trending of recent. It's inspired by Bella Hadid, Gigi Hadid, and I wanted to do it on a darker skin. So if you like to see how we achieve that look, really simple, really easy, please keep on watching. In case you end up enjoying, give me a thumbs up to mean the absolute world to me, and consider subscribing as well. So starting off, I feel like you should come in, like, don't be shy, come in. So we're going to be starting off with foundation first, then we'll move to the eyes and eyeshadow before we come back to finish off the rest of the face. You'll see why in a minute, but I'm going to go into my Milk makeup primer. So for foundation, I'm going to be using my trusty dandy Huda Beauty foundation in the shade Mocha. I'm going in with my beauty blender. It's from a Nigerian brand called Denic Beauty. The foundation is applied. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows, and I saw a few people shaving off the edges of their brows. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and try to brush it up as much as I can, and then I'm going to make sure like they're as flicked as possible. Like, you want to start to add to the flickiness of the eye area, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't do my normal regular brows. I'll try to take them up more than the regular way I normally do them. I'm going to go into this eyebrow studio styling wax. It looks like so. This is to just take my brows like upwards. After that step, the next thing we're going to do is to fill in our brows. I'm going to be using this Blood Beauty eyebrow gel. It's in the shade Cork. I'm going to be using a very tiny angled brush so that I can get that precision. I have a full detailed eyebrow tutorial on my YouTube channel. It entails 3 brows, how to achieve 3 brows, so you could check that out in case you want more in-depth brow tutorials. You can see how that's giving me that like winged out look. I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing on this side. This brow is definitely looking bigger than this one, but we'll fix it up with concealer. For concealer, I'm going to be doing the 3-point highlighting system. I taught that in detail in my eyebrow tutorial, so you could check that out. But you just basically want your arc to be the lightest point, so it also aids in that lifting of the eye area. I'll be using my Huda Beauty concealers for that. So I'll go ahead and blend out the dark sides first. Then I'll blend out the highlighted part now. I'm also bringing down the excess concealer to start to prime my eyelids. You can clearly see that this part is the lightest part of my eyebrows. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing here on this eye. And from my soft glam palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'm going to use this brush that comes in the Anastasia palette, and I'm going to take this shade, just a matte nude orangey color, and I'm just going to use that to set my brow bone. I'll use rustic first, and then now I'm just sort of drawing a line out first. This is like my first eye look. So for this look, you want it, this is my first color. Let me switch out the brush to something fluffy. So I'm going in with more of rustic. I'm just going to fluff it out, and then as I'm fluffing it out, I'm going to bring it only to the middle of my eyelid, like right here. I'm going to go ahead and switch this P. Louise brush. It's just like a eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take Cypress Umber. I'm going to go ahead and place that inside rustic. I'm going to go back into that first brush and kind of fluff it out at the top there, because I don't want it to be too defined. This is the Jackie AINA palette, and I'm just going to take just credit. You just want to play around with just browns, and you know, as you keep going in, just try to intensify your colors. Just make it a bit darker each time. For this inner corner here, just right here where you're like, if there's a V here, I'm just going to go back into rustic, and I'm just going to take that to just shade it just on that V. So you can see how that's helping to shade there, to just make it look like helping you with the cat eye look even more. I'm going to do that as well here, going with rustic first, just to kind of get the shape I'm going for. On the eyelids, we're going to go into orange soda. I'll mix it with a bit of this tempera, and then we're just going to use that to pretty much fill in everywhere where we didn't apply these brown shades. This color is an overall like matte eye look, so even the face too is matte. That's okay there. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing here. I'm just going to add just a bit of black, like right on the base. You don't want to overpower this look with black. So we're going to leave the eyes be for now. I'm going to go ahead and apply concealer, and for that I'm mixing peanut butter and Too Faced butterscotch concealers. You just want to make sure that you maintain that like strict angling that you've gone through all this trouble to keep up. So this is why I left concealer till after. So you can see how that has helped that to look even more sharper. For contour, I'm using Juvia's Place foundation stick in Castina. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend out everything now. In case you're wondering, this brush I'm using is from Evita Joseph. It's their multi-buffer brush. It has two sides. So to set my under eye and like everywhere highlighted, I'll be using my trusty dandy Huda Beauty Blondie. I'm going to be using a brush, so I'll just dip it in. So now that we're done with that, go back into the eyes. I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. contour palette in dark, and I'm going to use this shade here because I've not set my nose contour. I'm just going to use this and just go into my still that V and just bring it slightly downwards. I'm not bringing it all the way down, so just watch and you'll see the difference. So you can see this side compared to this side, right? I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out even more. To finish up the eyes now, I'm just going to go ahead and go back into Cypress Umber, and this time I'm using a very like tiny angle brush, like very tiny, and with this you want to just extend your inner corner. I'm going to go ahead and go into the black, just very little because you don't want the black to also overpower this eye. That's it for the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and apply loads of mascara. This one is from Notes Cosmetics. So I've gone ahead to put on lashes, and then for lashes you just need something that wings out at the end like so. For me personally, I saw a lot of tutorials where they cut the lash in half and just put on the half at the end. I didn't like how that looked while I was practicing this eye look, so I'm deciding to keep the lash whole. Just find any lash that you know would support this wing situation we're going for, and then you're good to go. The lips are going to be fairly matte as well. I'm going to be using this ZARON lip pencil. It's in the shade Bold. It's a Nigerian brand. For lips, I'm going to be using this Huda Beauty Power Bullet in the shade Board Meeting. I'm going to go into the Huda Beauty setting spray, and I'm going to just... This setting spray is really matte and it's just going to aid in my matte endeavor with this look. So this is the finished look. I'm going to go ahead and fix my hair, change my outfit, and I'll be back in 3 I'll be back in 3, 2, 1. So guys, that completes the video. I hope you enjoyed watching up until this point and it was easy enough for you to follow through. Let me know what you think about this fox eye look in the comments down below. Did I nail it? Did you learn something, a tip or two? Would you be trying it as well? Let me know down in the comments. You know I always respond, so I'm waiting to hear from you, boo. Please give me a thumbs up if you stayed up until this point, and if you stayed up until this point, leave me a butterfly along with your comments so I know you're part of the OGs. I'm going to see all you lovelies in my next video. Please stay tuned. Next video, like Saturday's video, is going to be on my skincare routine. Like, I know you guys have been asking for it, so it's going to come up this Saturday, so look out for that as well. Thank you so much for watching once again. In case you haven't, please give me a thumbs up, please, and subscribe to my channel as well. We are growing and we're almost at 10k. to make me so happy if you subscribed, and I'm going to see all you lovelies in my next video. Bye. Mwah.